Ashley was like, I'm bursting with excitement. And then James was like, don't say you're bursting if you're not bursting. And then in her YouTube video, she put, I'm bursting with excitement. It was just a really funny inside joke. Kaylin Trent setting up in this bitch. You know, the point of the challenge isn't to be funny about it, because if someone were to actually post that video online, like if James were to do that same exact thing, trust me, he would lose 5 more million subscribers like he did last year, okay? Like, come on. Not my show, whatever. Welcome to the channel, my name is Kyron. Today is a super exciting video because today is going to be a recap of Instant Influencer episodes 1 through 3. I'm definitely going to be doing an episode of the season finale where we know who already wins. We already knew she's gonna win from the beginning, but I'm gonna do a finale on that in a future video because I also want to like comment on their collab video that they do together, and I don't know when that's gonna come out, so that video is gonna be later. But today's video is just going to be a quick little recap. I said quick, right? It's probably gonna be a fucking half-an-hour video, but today's going to be a recap of episodes 1 through 3. In this video, I'm also going to be doing a little review of my brand new artist palette, and we had a little malfunction. We really did. It was a moment. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing the fucking terror of that, then make sure to keep on watching the video. But today I'm really excited to be doing this video because this series is something that I did not expect at all whatsoever. The production value is much higher than I expected. The fucking setup, the challenges, everything was so much higher production than I expected. Like, guys, $50,000 fucking dollars. I mean, fuck the collab, but $50,000, like, and a $10,000 lighting setup, like, holy fucking shit, that's awesome. I definitely hope that there's a season 2. They were hinting that there would be, and with the success that there was, I can't see why there wouldn't be. But yeah, definitely the production value is way better than I thought. Because of like all the scandals he's been through, I'm like, he's iffy, you don't really know what you're gonna get with him, but the series was so much better than I expected it to be, and I actually got a lot of helpful tips from it too, so that's awesome. Don't forget to give it a like and subscribe down below if you end up sticking around and enjoying the video. So yeah, if you want to see a little demo of this makeup tutorial with the Glam artist palette, and also hear me talk about Instant Influencer episodes 1 through 3, then keep on watching this video.
I hate you turns into I love you in the bedroom. We fucking make up like it's Maybelline.
I know I'm late, I'm aware, okay? I mean, it is what it is. So first, I'm just going to be starting off with this primer, and this is the NYX Photo Loving Primer. I also chose it because it's green and it matches the theme of this tutorial. So right from the jump, before Instant Influencer even came out, people were already like talking shit about it because 1, it's James Charles, and 2, because of lack of diversity. That was a huge thing for people. I honestly feel like there was diversity though. Like, we had a black girl, we had 2 white people, and then we had 3 Hispanics. I feel like that's a pretty good range of diversity for only having 6 contestants, but apparently that's just me who thinks that. And I'm gonna go in with my favorite primer. This is the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and if you have been on YouTube for any amount of time, you know what the fuck this is. And I don't know why I use so much. Problem. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, this looks really bad. Right, I look fucking insane right now, but it's gonna get better, I promise. These are gorgeous. Like, it's a pretty basic color scheme, but it's a fucking art palette. Like, that's dope as fuck. So today, we're going to be doing a green look for 420. 420 is all year round, so I mean, hey, it is what it is. So first I'm just gonna go in with orange for my crease color. The very first challenge that the contestants had was to do a makeup look that shows who they are as an artist, and I feel like a lot of people shocked me like right out of the gate, and you know, some really fucking didn't. But that's okay. For this first challenge, Benny really fucking surprised me. Like, he did really fucking good. The mountains on his face look really realistic, and the only problem, like the judges said, was that it wasn't really showing who he was as an artist per se. It kind of did because of like his dad and the mountains and stuff, but it wasn't as cohesive as it could have been, you feel me? Ashley's was really fucking cool, and the meaning behind it was awesome, but it was so like weird to me, like not expected at all, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? I'm gonna go in with the smaller packing brush and use the green in this palette. Just gonna pack this shade on my crease. Ashley ended up winning the challenge, which I wasn't expecting at all. I kind of was expecting Kaylin to win the first challenge instead of Ashley, to be honest. Speaking of Kaylin, she did this really awesome like blue fucking, I don't even know, it looked like fireworks threw up on her neck, and it was pretty cool to look at. See, this is why I don't do color. What is this? Something that was so fucking hilarious though is the editing of her like rambling and talking so much, because that's so me. Her story, she couldn't get a fucking story together. The editing of that was just so hilarious. Gabriel's was really fucking dope. He had like this earth and the skull, and he had like a really nice deep meaning behind it, but the only problem is that it didn't really reflect him as an artist or him as a person. Just like, you know, save the animals, which is cool too, but it didn't really fulfill the challenge. But I feel like if it fulfilled the challenge, he would have won, because that was so much fucking creativity. So this looks ugly as shit, and I hate color. But we're just gonna continue. Next we have Brittany, and she just did like bubbles on her face, and she had the most underwhelming look out of all of them. But she honestly, after she got eliminated, she made a video explaining kind of like her story behind it and reasoning why, because her grandma passed away like right before she got home, and it was just like a really stressful time in her life. So it kind of makes sense as to why, you know, she wasn't really in it all the way. I feel really sorry for her. The next one that we have is Indigo's, and he was really creative with his. I really didn't like the orchids underneath, but the mask looked really fucking dope. Bitch, that's some creativity, like for real, for real. Something I really was not expecting was for James to have really good critiques. Like bitch, I don't know why I thought he was not going to be that great of a judge, but he kind of was. But who was even better was Norvina. Try to blend out that green with the orange. So the first challenge that they had was to film. So Ashley won the challenge, so she got to pick her product first, and she ended up picking the blue mascara. And I was just wondering like why, but after she did it, it made complete sense, because you know, it was such an easy product to fucking sell. She had a B-roll, she had different shots, like she fucking did the damn thing. She showed that she is an artistic motherfucker. This eyeshadow is so fucking ugly. God. Then I have Benny, and he did the KKW contour sticks, and I think he did a pretty good job, but I don't know. I feel like Benny was just in the middle of this entire competition. But I feel like I'm also just not his target audience, so. Indigo ended up choosing the ABH foundation, and I remember someone saying that the ABH foundation was really fucking shitty, so he doesn't know how Gabriel did that. Or Indigo. And Norvina was right there, so awkward. You know she was lying when she said that she would hire him. Well, she did say with a few tweaks. Next we have Brittany, and she did the O for highlighter, and I feel like this was the best product to choose. Like I probably would have chose that one if I was her. It just seems like an easy product to sell and like not something that would be hard to edit. But however, she literally wasted a whole hour doing nothing and just sitting there because she thought it would look good. But it actually backfired on her and got her sent home. That's kind of shitty. I felt really bad because she was crying, and I probably would have cried too. Like, I'm a little bitch, so I definitely would have cried for sure. I would have been bawling my fucking eyes out. Lastly, we have Gabriel, and he actually chose James' palette. Like, why would you do that? Like, why? It's just trying to be a kiss ass. And the look wasn't even like that extravagant. I'm just confused as to why he did that. Next, we have Kaylin, and Kaylin actually did a fucking amazing job because she won. She picked a Real Technique sponge, and she did her entire face with it. And that is like what the fucking point of it was. Like to sell a product, show how fucking versatile it is and why you need to buy it. And so much so that James actually stole that idea kinda and did a full face using his only a beauty blender like a couple days later. So, you know, Kaylin trend setting up in this bitch. Something that was really fucking hilarious in this though is that Ashley was like, I'm bursting with excitement. And then James was like, don't say you're bursting if you're not bursting. And then in her YouTube video, she put, I'm bursting with excitement. It was just a really funny inside joke for anyone who like watched that video. Holy fucking shit. I didn't even put on a glitter glue. Ooh, bitch. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. I kind of like it now. Also, something I forgot to mention is that the judges were obviously James and Norvina, and then the guest judge was Paris Hilton. First of all, for what? For why? Because they needed a celebrity. But she really didn't give any good input at all, except like, you're hot, you did a good job. Like, she was definitely the fucking Paula Abdul of the group, but like times 30. Oh, this is so fucking pretty. So yeah, Kaylin ended up going home, and that was really sad, but everyone has to go home at some point. So that was episode 1 of Instant Influencer, and now we're going to be moving on to episode number 2, which I feel like I enjoyed a lot better than the last one. I feel like they just kept getting better. Except 3 was something else. I got a lot to say about 3, okay? So now we only have 5 contestants left. We have Benny, Indigo, Kaylin, Gabriel, and Ashley. And the judge for this was Trixie Mattel, which was super fitting because the challenge was drag transformation. So the compact mini challenge for this episode was to do a glam red carpet look in only 30 minutes. And honestly, that doesn't seem like such a hard thing to do. Like, I feel like I've gotten down to doing my makeup in half an hour. Only like my everyday sunset one. Everything else probably takes like triple the amount of time, for real. I I'm kind of liking this much more. So I filmed this video yesterday, hence the new shirt. I actually ended up having to delete half of the footage for this video because it said I had to format an SD card, and it just said I had to delete it in order to use the SD card. So 64 gigabytes of beautiful footage gone. So sad. So where was I? So now we're going to get into their makeup looks. Okay, so we're gonna start off with Ashley. She had a very beautiful glam makeup, and she was the only one who really decided to like stay in the normal realm of like a glam makeup look, and I think she did a pretty good job. But however, her contour and under eye was ashy as fuck, and it wasn't even her fault. Like, that's just the selection that she had, so she did what she had to do, and everyone already knows that it was ashy, but it also looked bomb as fuck at the same time. So that was Ashley's, and Benny's was actually really fucking cute. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be doing my makeup. Benny did this really bright pink look, because he loves pink. As you can tell from the wig thing going on later in this episode, he did a pretty good job. Like, he had a flawless base, and that may be because he's like 17, but you know, his makeup skills actually did impress me. Like, he did way better at like keeping up in this competition than I thought he would. Next on the chopping block we have Gabriel. He also did a pink look, but he added some graphic liner with it, and I honestly didn't like the graphic liner at all. I don't know, I just expected a lot more from him, even in the second episode, because I seen that he could do a lot better, so I was just like, nah. He's really cute and sweet, but I ain't with that one. Then we have Kaylin. And Kaylin really just, Kaylin just overthought way too fucking much, and she was going to do like a natural glam that she would have done really great at, but she didn't. She's seen everyone else doing crazy insane looks. So what does she decide to do? What does Kaylin decide to do? She decides to do a fucking trash ass teal makeup look, and she knows that it's trash. She admitted it in a YouTube video after the fact. It's just so funny. She said that she was really embarrassed with that makeup look and that she wanted to redeem herself because that was not it at all. Next we have Indigo, and I really liked Indigo's. Like, he also did like a pop art graphic liner type of deal, but he did like yellow sunset type of tones. So I liked his better, but I don't know, he just felt like in the middle for me for that challenge. So I'm gonna be going in with the Stellar powder and just setting my face with that. So Ashley ended up winning that one because, you know, she's gorgeous and she did the best job, clearly. She did the best job in this entire fucking competition, honestly, and we all seen it coming. What I think was just hilarious as fuck though is at the end when she hugged herself. I'm like, oh my god, she's so fucking cute. Oh damn. I just spilled all my Stellar powder on the ground! Oh, not on the ground, on myself. Fucking Jesus, I hate my life. I'm really struggling right now. So I'm gonna go in with my Hoola bronzer and just bronze up the face because it really needs it. Gonna be honest, looking a little ghostly right now. So the main challenge for this episode was the makeup drag transformation. Guys, a lot of these people were doing drag for the first time, as you could tell. A lot of them did a pretty good job compared to like the amount of experience that they have with the art form. So this episode was the first episode where we had drama. We had reality TV drama, okay? We had wigs literally being snatched. Benny and Indigo wanted the same pink wig, and actually everyone else wanted the same pink wig. Benny ended up getting it though, and newsflash, he went home, so I guess people were saying that that wig was cursed, so yeah. Oh, by the way, the judge for this episode is Trixie Mattel, and you know, it makes perfect sense for, you know, it being a drag competition show. So with that look, Indigo decided to do like an anime-inspired pop art type of deal. And we just didn't deliver because it's his ass packing. But his YouTube channel has like grown so much, so honestly I feel like they all won. Like, all the contestants were on his YouTube channel, so I feel like they all are winners, at least, or even a little bit. Next we have Kaylin, and honestly I did not like hers at all. It was kind of inspired by Trixie Mattel, and I don't know, I just feel like it just gave me like Fiona realness, and I wasn't about it. But honestly, it was good for her first time. She did drag transformation on her channel after the fact, and it was so much better. Next we have Ashley, and Ashley was fucking gorgeous. Like, she should have won the competition hands down, like, at that very moment, and I think she kind of did. Like, she solidified her spot in this competition for damn sure when it came to that fucking blue avatar, gorgeous Bratz doll looking motherfucker. Like, she is so fucking beautiful. It's insane. For my highlight, I'm going to be going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlight. I'm using this Juvia's Place blending brush. So, yeah. Ooh, so pretty. And because Ashley won the compact challenge, she got to have a little consultation with Trixie, so that was pretty awesome. We have Benny, and he actually did much better than I thought he would. The judges didn't really give him that good of critiques though, like, at all. But he did like this flower crying, fucking throw up pink starburst looking makeup look, and it turned out pretty nice. I feel like the eyelashes were pretty wonky, but apparently he has like some eye condition to where you know, they water up. So that must be like really rough. But James actually gave him like a really nice tip for that, so I think that was cool. Next we have Gabriel, and people were like not feeling Gabriel in this look. Like, I really liked it. He's the only one who did like an animal. He like went out of the box, and I feel like they were talking shit because they said that he didn't change his face up, but like Gabriel did that shit. His looked so much more realistic than some other people's. And I guess realism isn't really the point in drag, but still, I think Gabriel did a pretty damn good job. One thing I thought was really funny though, Kaylin said in her video that the only time that the production actually fed her line was in that episode when they were waking up and they told her to say, I want to win this thing. She's like, that don't even sound right coming out of my mouth. So like the whole show's basically a scam because of that, but no, I'm just kidding, but like that shit was kind of hilarious. So Ashley obviously ended up winning, and Indigo went home, and a lot of people were like, holy shit, I thought Gabriel was gonna go home, and nope, sure didn't. So for episode 3, I was like kind of shook. I was not expecting what went down to actually go down, okay? Like, not what I was expecting at all. This episode has caused so much fucking controversy, and it first started when they are assigned a scandal and they have to recreate a video apologizing for it. And I understand it's a reality show. You know, they're just trying to make fun of it and, you know, make it entertaining, but at the same time, you told them at the beginning of the challenge, though, that as an influencer that you might have to apologize for things. Like, no, not everyone is gonna have to apologize. Like, that's you and your fucking beauty guru friends that have to apologize for terrible scandals and racist comments that you guys made. And that's not people with fucking thousands of subscribers. That's you. So first of all, he like went in and acted like he was mad at them, but his acting skills are not good at all. But he was acting like he was actually scared and shook at like what was happening. Benny. But apparently, Kaylin said in one of her videos that behind the scenes they were trying to hype up the contestants, saying that James was mad at them for another reason and he was upset all day and just like a bunch of shit to make them more like suspicious. So it definitely wasn't his acting. They definitely said shit behind the scenes to make it seem more dramatic than it actually was. So Ashley's scandal was overdoing clickbait titles to get views, and I feel like everyone does this, like every single person ever. And James is definitely not new to that in the slightest bit. So I don't think that's something that, you know, someone would have to actually apologize for. Ashley's video was actually really funny though. She said something about like snatching wigs, and I think she did a pretty good job. Like, she took it seriously but also made it funny and, you know, relatable, so I think she should have won. But I think they didn't let her win because she already won too many. They had to spice it up and do something different. Next we have Gabriel, and his was Mr. Meet and Greet, and that was actually the only one where I was like, okay, someone would actually have to apologize for this because that's kind of fucked up. But he also was pretty dedicated and cried, so actually I think he could have won too. It was either between him or Ashley. Someone who also cried and ruined their makeup but like took it to a whole other extreme was Benny, and his video was just doing the fucking absolute most. Like, he was doing the most. He was making it really funny, and I don't think he should have won. Not my show, whatever. I just think like for the point of the challenge, which is to practice having an actual apology video, you know, the point of the challenge isn't to be funny about it, because if someone were to actually post that video online, like if James were to do that same exact thing, trust me, he would lose 5 more million subscribers like he did last year, okay? Like, come on. You know damn well that shit is not realistic in the slightest. And Benny's scandal too though was fucking stupid. Like, caught over editing pictures. Like, James loves face tuning. Like, every single one of his pictures that he's ever put on social media is over edited. So I'm confused. I'm confusion. Lastly, we have poor little Ashley, and her video I think would have been so good had she finished it, but time management has definitely been, you know, not her strong suit in this competition. But she also took it pretty seriously, and, you know, I think she would have won had she not had James in the background saying time's up at the end of her video. Oh, poor Galen. So yeah, Benny ended up winning, and, you know, it is what it is. Whatever. So for some highlight today, I'm going to go on with the gold from the palette, and I'm just going to be putting that kind of everywhere. So for the big challenge of this episode, we have collaborations, and some people did good, some people did trashy. They got to collab with extremely popular YouTubers, and I just think that was fucking awesome. Since Benny won the challenge, he got to pick who he wanted to do his collab with, and he chose Bretman Rock. Bretman probably would have been my first choice too, because he's just so fun and funny, and he makes everything a joke. He just tries to like bring out enjoyment in all of his videos. I feel like Benny definitely tried to fucking compensate, and it was not what's up. But, you know, their idea was so much better than some other people's. It was simple, it was easy. They did an iconic 5-minute makeup challenge, and, you know, I think it made sense because the video had to be 3 to 5 minutes. So, you know, this was a perfect, easy, realistic, simple thing for him to do. And editing-wise, too, like, it was just a smart choice overall. Next, we have Nikita and Ashley. They were actually wearing the same shoes, and it was just so funny. I was like, so did they get styled by the same person, or was that, like, completely coincidental? Like, I was just like, what the fuck? That's so weird. Funny though. And they actually had like a really good vibe together in the video because they got real vulnerable, real deep. They opened up. I really like the title of her video too. Like, it was very suspenseful, like, can't believe we're talking about this or something like that. A very eye-catching thumbnail and title for it, I'm sure. It wasn't even like clickbait either, so that's cool. Next we have Gabriel and Nima. Poor Gabriel. He had the best artistry, honestly, but he spent way too much fucking time on the makeup. And you could tell, like, he only had 30 minutes to edit out of 3 hours, and that is just obviously not enough because his video was complete trash. Even as they were announcing it, he was like, and this is where it goes downhill. I was like, oh, my heart. Poor fucking Gabriel. Oh, no. And Nima was trying to help him the best she fucking could, but shit, she could only do so much. Like, it just went really fucking downhill for him. I think my Zodiac chooses my high fashion look is like a great title and eye-catching thumbnail, but the video just was not what's up. No. If he had more time to edit, yeah, sure, but no. He did not give himself enough time at all. He gave himself exactly 0 minutes and 0 seconds to fucking edit a video. He knew it. I feel like he knew that he was going home. Lastly, we have Louis and Kaylin. They actually did a makeup look inspired by Louis' channel, which is creating makeup looks from snacks. And their thumbnail was hang out with me and Louis' life. It's a party, and honestly, wasn't that intriguing at all, but I ended up liking their videos probably the most, or it's definitely like in my top. I don't know, I just found it really intriguing. The makeup trend was started by Skeleton, and I really love his videos. Like, he's one of the few YouTubers that I have on post notifications, so, you know, that's pretty cool. But anyway, back to the video. I feel like it really wasn't makeup focused. It was just about them talking and having a good time, and I don't know, it was entertaining still. Like, Kaylin and his personality just really meshed well together. Like, I really liked it. So yeah, for that episode, they didn't have a winner. And they did tell everyone the winners, like, all together, except for Gabriel. Like, they turned his shit off, and I was like, nope. I was like, damn. Poor Gabriel. You could see the disappointment in James' face too, like when he was showing that video. Oh, disappointment if I ever seen it. So yeah, this video, super long, but hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe down below for future videos if you're interested, and let me know what you thought of it. Let me know which episode was your favorite, and let me know what you thought of the whole series as a whole, like down below in the comments. I definitely think that there should be more contestants. It should be a longer series, but I do understand why it was so short because, you know, it's brand new. It's a brand new thing, and I feel like next time it's definitely going to be longer, much better. But the production value was so much better than I expected to be, like, for real. So yeah, let me know what you thought of the video down below, and I would definitely have a finale video up in the future. So real quick, the artist palette was really cool to work with, but my favorite shade is broken. Like, I haven't even been being rough with this, so I don't understand why one of the only shades that I've used in this palette are completely shattered. Like, you're trash. You're complete fucking trash, Glam Light. Like, I didn't even break it. I didn't put a nail in it. Why is it broken? I don't know. Kind of annoyed. But yeah, hopefully you ended up enjoying this makeup look. I also did a Glam Light cake palette. So yeah, make sure to check that out up there if you're interested in that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I will get to see you in my next video. Bye. Fuck, how do I talk?